this love pain. Anybody got a pill like a pop? For this love pain. Anybody got a prayer like a session? For this love pain, yeah. Ooh, I need it for this love pain. Anybody got a prescription, yeah. For this love pain. Anybody got a pill like a pop? For this love pain. Anybody got a prayer like a session? For this love pain, yeah. Ooh, I need it for this love pain. Anybody got a prescription?
Good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm going to be talking really, really fast because I got to go to an appointment. But anyway, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good night. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good night. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good night. Everything's gonna be all right. Yes, it is. So how are you guys today? I hope you're doing well. I hope everything is fantastically marvelous for you, because it is fantastically marvelous to me. I am going to Mazatlan tomorrow, and I'm just so excited. Everything that's happening, and just so many wonderful things happening right now that it's like a contagious excitement. So I want to talk about skepticism. Okay, so what is healthy skepticism? What's skepticism in and of itself? Skepticism is just doubting pretty much. I don't want to go into the long, dictionary definition of it, but it's basically somebody that doubts everything. Pretty much, not everything, but mostly everything. So, good morning. So, Skeptics, I'm sorry, I cannot pronounce your name. I apologize. I have no idea how to pronounce your name. And thank you so much. I appreciate the blessings. So, healthy skepticism. Skepticism comes in all shapes and sizes, and intensity levels. Some people are mild skeptics, they doubt a little bit, but they're open-minded. Some people are just skeptical of every single thing. And it depends on the topic too, as to what people are skeptical about, right? And I was reading a post this morning in one of the groups that I'm in, and some of the comments that followed. And the question was, what's the worst advice you've ever been given about building your business? Well, one person responded, call all my friends and family for my MLM. And this other lady responded to her and just went off the deep end. I mean, she just was like, had all kinds of stuff going on there. I think somebody, either she tried the MLM and was not successful, or somebody she knew tried it, it was not successful. I don't know. But based on her answers, I think she was giving the pat answers, the answers that everybody, or the pat doubts about MLMs that everybody, all the skeptics have, right? So she said, okay, the first one, she said, it's a pyramid. Well, of course it is. So is your job. So is a Christmas tree. So is like a whole bunch of things that are pyramids. You got people at the bottom, you got people in the middle, you got people on the top of everything. It's a business model. That's all it is. That's all MLMs are. That's all network marketing companies are. They're a business model. And that model got a bad name back in the day when there were pyramid schemes. There were people that getting people into business, and nobody could succeed except the people at the top. Well, that's not the case, but it got a bad rep back in the day. But the difference in your job, your traditional job, and an MLM is that in an MLM, you can get to the top. As a matter of fact, you could rise above the person that sponsored you. I remember we were on a call the other day. Well, was it last week or week before last? Anyway, on our Saturday flight school, and Mr. Edwin Haynes said that when he sponsored somebody that became a higher rank than him in his company, because his efforts and the other person's efforts were different. Like he was the equivalent of a sapphire, and the other person became a diamond. Okay, so as you can tell, he sponsored the guy, but the guy became a diamond. He was still at a sapphire level. So he had people in his organization that were higher ranked than him, making more money than him because of his efforts, not because of the business structure. So saying that it's a pyramid, yeah, but it's a totally different kind of pyramid than your job. And I think, to me, an MLM is a better income producing activity or business structure than a regular traditional job. She said it doesn't work. Did you know that a large percent of financial advisors advise their clients to get into an MLM or a network marketing company to make extra income? Yeah. So if it was that bad, I'm thinking these financial advisors would not be advising people to use that as an extra source of income. Besides, some network marketing companies give you the opportunity to have residual income, meaning you do one thing and it keeps coming over and over and over and over. Same thing with affiliate marketing. If you do one thing, sometimes you just keep getting paid for it over and over and over. And so the fact that she said it doesn't work doesn't mean it doesn't work. It means it didn't work for her, or it didn't work for whoever it is that she was listening to. Here's another thing that she said: only certain people can make it in network marketing. This can be true. Only those people who are willing to work for it. Only those people who are like really go-getters. Only those people who put forth more effort than others. Doesn't mean it doesn't work. It just means they didn't work. So so it's the same concept. Anybody can get rich in network marketing. It just depends on where you are in your in your level of commitment to the company or to the product or service that you are selling. So the last one, she said, you can lose money in an MLM. Well, yeah, you can lose money in any business. If you have a traditional business and you're not making any money, you can lose a lot of money. As a matter of fact, I think you could probably lose more money in building a traditional business than you can in the MLM, because most MLMs, your entry fee or your buying of your business is way, way, way below a 5-figure investment. You don't get that in a regular business, right? So your startup costs are probably in the 5-figure to 6-figure range, or sometimes 7-figure range. But in an MLM, typically it's either a 2, 3, or 4-figure range. So the investment and return on an MLM can be much greater than a traditional business because your investment is lower. Therefore, if you could make your investment back in a week versus if you had a traditional business, it might take you years to get that investment back. So yeah, you can lose money anywhere, in any company, in any business model. But to me, an MLM is actually can be more profitable. Depends on how you work, not the company, not in anybody else how you work. And another one, she said, I have to bug my friends and family. No, you don't have to do anything. As a matter of fact, your friends and family are probably the last people that are going to support you in your business. It's just a fact of life. If you ask any network marketer, any MLM marketer out there, whether their family is in their business or their family is supporting them in their business, most of them, I'm going to say about 90% of them are going to tell you no, because those are the people who are going to say no. But you want to get those out of the way first. Yeah, ask them or present it to them. Doesn't mean you're like, hard on them, but just say, I have a business. I would really like you to take a look at it. Can you do that for me? If they don't, move on. It doesn't matter, because now you can use them as practice to talk to other people. So it depends on your method. Everybody's method doesn't work. I mean, everybody's method doesn't work for everybody. If you are writing down your friends and family and all the people that you know on a piece of paper and doing all these checking off and all that stuff, that works for some people, doesn't work for others. It just depends on how you do it, right? So to say it doesn't work is untrue, because it doesn't work for some people, but it does work for some. Because I've seen, like in my company, the success I've had is different than the success of somebody else in the company. But it doesn't mean that I can't do that, because I can. It just, my efforts have to meet the same choo-choo train that this person is on, or somewhere near there, or maybe something a little bit more. But it all depends on you, the person working the business. It's not the company. The company's going to pay you if you do the work. If you don't, you're not going to get paid. That's just how it is. But what I notice is that a lot of skepticism and perhaps anger towards the network marketing industry is because some people don't earn any money, because they think it's a get rich quick scheme, and it's not. They tell you right up front, we're not telling you you're going to make any money. Your efforts is what determines how much money you make. And so healthy skepticism is having a question about something, maybe even a little bit of doubt, but being willing to do your own research or your own to find out if what you're doubting is actually true or not true, as the case may be. So if you think something is wrong, then do your own research. Don't go by what somebody else says, because they failed at something doesn't mean that you're going to. Because I tell you, when I got into this business, I had family members that told me, no, I'm not supporting you because I don't believe in it. And I said, oh, okay. Apparently somebody hurt you, but I can't stop my flow because somebody else doesn't believe in it. You know what I mean? And that's for any business, not just for the network marketing business. That's for any business that you start. If it's your passion, then the vision was given to you. It wasn't given to that person. So don't stop because they say you're going to fail. It's not their call. It's God's call and your call depending on what you do with it. So that's it, guys. I'm going to literally run out of here because I have an appointment that I have to go to. It's going to take me about 10-15 minutes to get there. So I need to go. All right, guys. So thank you so much. Kingsley, hopefully I just said your last name. Hopefully that's your last name. I don't know. But anyway, thank you for joining and I appreciate you. So make sure that if you are skeptical, do some research. Don't let somebody else's opinion drive what you do for your life. All right. So guys, I hope that you got something out of that. If you did, please like and share this video, whether you're doing it on Facebook or YouTube, and I will talk to you guys later. In the meantime, I wish you peace. I wish you love. And I love you guys so much. Thanks for watching. Bye.